Good day, everyone. Good day. It's early May, and we don't really have a lot of tasks to do at the moment. Our canola is growing well. I'm just looking at the list on the bottom here. There don't seem to be any yields. No, sorry, I'm reading the word yield. There don't seem to be any weeds. Yield is okay. It's not perfect or anything, but it's definitely good. And our sunflowers, we took the weeds from them last episode, where we harvested the grass. But today we don't have much field work. We don't have much to do really. No checkup on any of the fields. We might need to check up on the animals. Let's just take this tractor back, and then I will. But on the way, I'll take a look at the animals. I think they could do with water. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take a look at it later. I just want to see how much flour we have produced since last time, because I do have a little bit of a plan. Let me see. What is the price? I think I keep checking this every episode here. Let me see. Flour is here. Okay. We might. I'm probably not going to be selling it. We only have about 4 pallets. That's gonna give us like 8,000. Actually, though. So my plan is to finance or somehow manage to find the funds without taking out a loan to buy more fields. As you can tell, we don't really have much to do in the middle of the year, in the spring of like May, but having a few more fields might give us a little bit more to do. I'm just gonna take the flour. Ooh. Feels like there's always a hook on the end. Here we go. There you go. I'm gonna take them back. I'm not gonna leave the trailer here. It's more or less useless. But I'm going to unload them back at the yard. So yeah, let me catch you back when I am back there. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to check on the animals. Where do I get the... Do I have to be closer to here? Yeah, the cow pasture. Yes, exactly. Water, I would want to add water, maybe a roll or a bale of hay. So, I am back. I just remembered flying with the tractor here. I just remembered that I wanted to start moving the wool and put it into production. The spinning factory, fabric factory, whatever. I talked about unloading these, but I think I should be good like this. Yeah, let me see if I can pick it up. Yeah, I'll have to pick it up on the short end, shorter side. And level it. Lower. I think this is more than... These are 2 pallets, you know? More than 1 pallet. Yeah, definitely looks like it. So... I did have the thought that maybe I can... You know, in order to get a whole pallet of fabric, I need a certain amount of wool to begin with. Because I only get the pallet out if it's 1,000. So, let me take a look here. Wool. 3 wool. So 3,000 liters of wool will give me a pallet of fabric. I don't have enough at the moment. What I could do is put the output mode on selling. That would be... I just need to check the fluctuation of fabrics. Oh, it's the very best time right now. I think I should do it. So if I activate this here, and then I put it onto selling, maybe I'm not getting the most that I could with if I delivered it myself, but I think this is... Oh man, it's so loud. I'm sorry. I think this is going to give us more than if we wait a whole year, you know? So, yeah. Just let me know if there's any sort of calculation or formula that tells me that I'm completely wrong. Because, yeah. I'll definitely would love to learn a little bit more here. This is 200, yeah. I might not do this the same way next year. I might prefer the pallets. Again, this goes on into how busy we would be otherwise. Alright, now because let me see, I need to move the water. I do have some notes that I keep forgetting about. So I don't need the weight while pulling the water. So I will drop it off here. I will start with those that are furthest away, I think. Alright, I think I should be about done here. I haven't checked, but I only have the sheep to go. I am not gonna be stressing too much over if they get a full load or not, because it's such a short distance to go. But now that I have, yeah, the rest. Sorry, I was gonna say now that I have filled the sheep, then the cows here can get the rest. There you go. Okay. So that was pretty much most of the important tasks that we needed to do this month. Now I wanted to go over a few short-term plans and explain why I wanted to sell, for example, the fabric automatically to get the money in as soon as possible. So I have been looking at some of the fields to buy. The first option, the cheapest option I think in the whole map, is this one, 42. It is 20,000 euros. It's very small. It's very close to us, so that's good. It is growing potatoes, and that is the problem here, because if I wanted to harvest the potatoes, I would have to lease a drawn potato harvester. I wouldn't finance it like I did with the tether, because it's not something I'm going to be using for a long, I'm going to use it once and probably not ever again, unless something changes, you know. But I can lease it for less than 10,000. So all in all, this field would cost me almost 30,000 to get harvested. So that's one of them. The other one is number 108. It's down here. That one is 30 with no cost. Oh, actually now it is. Okay, it wasn't when I checked it, but now it's growing parsnips. And that is going to be a cost. Vegetable harvester. So this one is going to cost me to lease is 5,000. And it definitely doesn't really harvest much. But it does do parsnips. So it's larger, I think. It's half an acre or hectare compared to the third of a hectare here. The other option, I checked this in the previous month, so now that I've jumped over a month, it's different. It's 89. The soil type as well has an effect on my decision here. These are all sandy loam. There are smaller ones here for similar prices, but they have silty clay and loamy sand. And I don't think that's really gonna be... It's 80% yield potential, you know. So this whole area up here is more or less bad. So 89 is the one I was talking about. That is 56,000. And it does have corn growing in it, and I do have a corn header, so this would be no extra costs and just straight to yielding for us. The last option was field number 119, which is up here by the factory. We've driven past it a few times. 46 with nothing growing. So this one I could, if I bought it right now, meaning I could decide what I wanted to grow. And since I do both have a seeder and a planter, it's pretty much anything. Maybe soybeans. It would be just larger than our smallest 2 fields, but it isn't large. The other ones are pretty small. This one is 0.77, this one is 0.94, this one is the best. I think this would be the best purchase if we can get 56,000. And I can't get 56,000 with my current things to sell. So it is at the moment looking like this one, 119, is the best price compared to total cost and potential. Yield potential is fine, it's basic. Now to finance up to 46,000 though, I don't think I can do that. I think this one right here for 20,000. It's only 9 more to go, plus the 10,000 to lease it once it is ready. That's the thing. I can buy it now, take the weeds out. There's a lot of weeds in here, and then I seem to have like a half a year until I have to harvest, and in that time I definitely will have earned the 9,000 to lease. Now let's just take a look at our finance report here and see if sold products. This is May. We've only gotten 104 from the fabric we produced. I think it ticks every 1 hour. So I just looked at it as well. The tether, I can't sell it even though I financed it. I want to do that just to get rid of it and see if our financing stops or not. I've already paid 1 month of financing this thing. The mistake I did with this was to finance the smallest thing, you know. I should have financed the middle, the next weeder up, so that I would have a larger thing, and also, yeah, it would be way more worth it, you know. But I want to drive this to the shop physically, sell it there, and see if we can't cut our expenses in that way. So I'll catch you when I'm back there. So let's see if I can get some of my money back that I've spent on it already. I don't think I should park it like that, but it's fine. It's fine. Let me see. Repaint for 200. I tried to sell it before I started recording, just on the page itself, and it said 4,000 something. So this is definitely higher. And this, if I add this to here, it should be like 600 something. So yeah, it's definitely okay. So 5,000 more back. So yeah, now we're not that far away from the 20,000. One thing I wanted to check earlier that I forgot was the honey. If the honey is okay, it does fluctuate with like $600, and right now I can sell it for per 1,000 is going to be 3,100, and I'll just have to take a look at what I have. I think I have half a pallet, roughly. So, one thing I wanted to mention with buying more land. This one right here, 111, is free on the map. It's valued at 0, and it's just over half an hectare. This could give us, if I buy this one day, I could expand the field into there. But it is free, and it has a lot of trees, which I could then use to sell. That would literally be free money, except for the work put into it, so I don't know. I feel like that is kind of cheating. Or not cheating, it's in the map, but it's... I don't think it's... doesn't sit completely well with me in a way. But it's an option for us if we should decide to go that way. So So yeah, I still have a part of the bale that the sheep are working on, and I think the other cows could do with more. So 4.5, 4.8, and this is at 3. So I think I will put it here. Wait, is it this one that needed the most? Wait, I'm not hitting it. Yeah, it is. If I can't put it in, place it in here somehow. I don't think I can. I need to do it like this. Yeah, I just needed to catch on there. They're not taking it. I think it needs to be more inside the actual... Oh, no, they took it. Perfect. So let me just put this wool here. Not that I actually do need it that much. Let me take a look though. Spinnery. It has more than enough. But since I am here, and it is here, it's only 19 liters. Yeah, I think it's liters. Oh no. So yeah, look at the honey pallet there. It's physically showing, or visually showing, half a pallet. So that would only give us 1,300, 500, sorry, of the almost 3,000 that we need. Yeah, 579 liters. Is there an equipment that I could sell? I need both of the headers, especially if I plan to buy what is called the cornfield that I mentioned, 89. I don't think there's a single piece of equipment here that I can do without. So yeah. There is a bale, probably an extra bale that I could drop. Now I'm just running around. Oh no, it's collapsing. Now I'm just you know, desperately trying to find something to sell here. There's nothing in here. I could sell a pallet of flour. Let me just, before I do that, let me see. What I can do actually here is take a look at this guy. Visit that, and then it tells me that it doesn't tell me yield potential, no. It doesn't. I thought I could... Does it tell me here on the map? So 100% yield. I don't know how much potatoes yield per acre, but what is the price then of what is the price of potatoes sold? Potatoes. I do know that potatoes do take a lot of space, and it doesn't fluctuate much, you know. So like, in real life, like a potato plant could yield, you know, you're quick to get 1 kilo of potatoes. So I'm just thinking if I should sell the flour prematurely to finance getting potatoes. I think I can sell 2 pallets of flour, and at least I just want to take a look. Oh, I don't have to do it like this. I can do it from here. Yeah, there isn't enough to take out from there immediately. So I'll now actually, this is a moment where I could do a little bit of A little bit of contract work. I did say that I didn't want to do that, but maybe I should try it. For the 20,000 I would need to do this contract of fertilizing. You know what, I will do this contract. I will accept the contract, use my own equipment, and in case that isn't enough and I don't end up with 20,000, I will do this one, and then definitely I will have enough. That way I can wait a little bit with selling our product. I've been doing it too much, you know, it's fine to do a little bit, I would say. You know, not waiting for the highest peaks of all, but also it shouldn't... I shouldn't cut into my potential profit that much. So let me get going on field 83. I will time-lapse it, and we will see if our 1.7 or 1,700 liters of fertilizer will work. So yeah, let's get the time-lapse going here. Right, now about 7% left on the contract, and as you can see I have been destroying the crop. I really hope I don't get penalized for that. It should hopefully be fine. Now definitely I need to be on the field to see where I've been. Ooh, that's not good. Let's do this guy. Oh, no. That's not this guy I should follow. It's... Yeah, it is technically, but I'll just do this until... we were at 99%, so it's fine. There you go. Okay, now I'll stop destroying it. Let's collect before... So no reimbursement, nothing. A full reward. Perfect. And now I do have the money. I want to buy the field here. Yeah, I'm not going to do more contract works just to get the next guy up. I think this is a solid buy. Definitely. I hope so. That means I can continue a little bit on here, fertilize the grass fields and weed out the weeds in... apparently I don't really need to fertilize it. Sorry, I wanted to weed the new field. So that's the sentence finished.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and the broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lease. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we're golden, we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we run on the flames till the morning light. Maybe because we're dynamite. Ain't nobody.
Alright, here we are, just ready to weed it. No crop destruction, perfect. Yes, there we go. Our new field is without weeds and ready to continue growing. I really do hope this was a sound plan and that it doesn't, you know, mess with me in the future. Yeah, I can't really think of much more things to do, honestly, for this episode. We have fed and watered our animals. We have put wool into production over there. We have fertilized our grass fields, and we have bought a field. And we weeded that field, so we've done quite a lot. What is that? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the... Yeah, what is happening here? Is this a thing? Is it like a coincidence? Is this like one of these natural disaster kind of stuff? Is this a lighting patch? Is it because of the bees? I don't know. Pretty interesting. Well, anyways, I think that I'm done for this episode at least. Thank you very much for watching, and hope that you enjoyed and that you join next time, as we are here being peppered by the bees. But yeah, have a good day. Goodbye.